what changes that relationship is necessity. It is a push and a pull towards the alleviating of one's condition. And if you are recreating, you're kind of by definition not in that situation at that moment, regardless of what else is providing in the rest of your life. In that moment, you are recreating. And so it makes the actual phenomenon we're describing sort of not come up on your radar. It makes it invisible. It's a dimension that cannot be perceived by the organ of online content. The media culture that we stick the big media ball that we stick our head in over the course of the day and then take our heads out of, but then mostly keep them in, within that ball, like the real work of life is not really picked up because it can't be turned into spectacle. It has to be engaged with in the moment. So I think that those things are going to happen. Those institutions are going to get built, but they're not going to be as a result of the actions of any group of people organizing towards that purpose as leftists. I think it's going to emerge from people acting as human beings. And that means people who don't consider themselves leftists and are not motivated by their shared vocabulary of social critique and change, but coming to the same necessary conclusions on what they need to do for their life to have meaning, value.
So that's a very fascinating conclusion, that basically the inability of the left to create a material, physical capacity to motivate people to help change their condition is so endemic that it will be carried on by forces outside the left, because the job in and of itself is beyond the left.
Exactly. It's beyond any political currency. Like the people who think, oh no, it's the right, they can do this because they have like a real motivating cultural complex at their center. That no, it cannot be done politically. Now, people who consider themselves leftists will of course be part of it, will contribute to it, but it will not be formed around those identities because yes, it is beyond their capacity. I mean, they exist at this point to undermine the capacity to even do that.
Well, let me ask you a question: will it be replaced by other social institutions, the church, the mosque, the synagogue, secret societies, so the fraternal, sororital organizations, things of that nature? Will there be other institutions? Will it be institutional? First of all, and will there be other institutions?
I want to piggyback on that real quick. Because one thing that we haven't talked about is the decay of the capacity of the state. And one characteristic of